Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Grand Page. I am your humble and obedient servant, Page Ghost, here to talk to you about an important title releasing within the next week. That is the video game Gotham Knights. Now, this video game might be Game of the Year. It also might be the worst video game ever released. However, I'm not here to talk about how great it will be, but rather its importance. Its importance in what it symbolizes. The whole premise of the game is that Batman has died, and his proteges, Nightwing, Red Hood, Batgirl, and Robin, all must carry on what he was doing, not just in the immediate, but in the long term, as Gotham's protectors. And that's where the symbolism lies. That's where the importance is that Batman is gone, and someone else simply must not replace him, but must continue his mission. Things like this have happened before in the comics, but as we all know, nobody ever dies in comics, especially not titular characters. But here, in this game, Gotham Knights, there's an opportunity here for the creators to commit to this idea that Batman is gone and that someone else must take his place. And it's in that commitment that creates the symbol. I would long argue that these characters, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain America, I would make the argument that these characters have gone on for longer than they ever should have. They should have either died off long ago in some epic battle, or simply retired and started having a happy life. Not to say that we can't ever return to these characters every now and again, but that their importance was always meant to transfer. They were always meant to carry on the torch to the next generation. That's exactly what's being symbolized in this game, Gotham Knights. The torch is being passed on. The reason why this symbol is so important is because we all eventually receive that torch. Much like how a parent is meant to raise their child or children to be better than themselves. That same symbol lies there just like it does in the game. Or, on an even grander scale, eventually one generation dies and the next generation inherits the world, just like the previous generation before them. It's a constant handing off of the torch, the responsibility of the world being handed to the next generation, to the next people, to the next children. It is a constant, ever-going process that we all must partake in. It is a responsibility that we all must share. And this can be perfectly symbolized within the video game Gotham Knights. Now, we certainly don't know how much the creators are willing to commit to the idea that Batman is dead and that his proteges must carry on the fight, must carry on the torch, the responsibility of protecting Gotham. Yes, we don't know how long that goes for in the game, or if Batman straight up is not in the game. But that does not change the symbol of the game. The game does symbolize the passing of the torch from a parent to their children, and that these children are now growing up into their own people, growing up into their own characters. And that right there is why Gotham Knights is going to be so important.